Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ram Nation Gymnasium. On this edition of RCTV, we're going to be bringing you some Pack girls basketball. Springford Rams are hosting the Methacton Warriors. I'm Nick Elsner here with John Zwislak. John, what do you have for us on the Methacton Warriors?
The Methacton girls are coming off of a big win against the Pack rival Boyertown. It was a very close game up until the end. They, with 10 seconds left, they made a basket to take the lead and then held them off. They're 1-0, and they're going up against Springford now. And for the Methacton starters, we have freshman Cassidy Kropp, senior Sydney Tornetta, senior Caroline Pelicano, senior Sydney Hargrove, and sophomore Nicole Timko.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good matchup tonight. You know, this Methacton team they've got some veterans and they've also got some young players. Unlike the Rams, however, who have a pretty young squad this year. So can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, the Rams are very young. They have obviously the star Lucy Olson, probably one of the greats to come through Springford. They have Abby Boyer as well, who's also going to be starting. They have Emily Tiffin, and they have Skylar Sullivan and Haley Hudak. But the girls are coming off of a blowout of Norristown. Big win, wasn't even close. They gave up only 11 points to Norristown. But this is going to be a great game here. Methacton and Springford, the Pack champion and the Pack runner-up last year. Going to be a great game.
Oh, yeah, and this is just like two Pack rivals, two really good basketball programs going head-to-head here. Springford last year, really good team, surprising how young they were. You know, they had sophomores and seniors on the floor together, and now it's going to be juniors. Oh, Skylar Sullivan hits the ground hard.
That did not look fun.
Did not look that good. No, she just lost her footing there. Looks like she'll be all right. And now Methacton with the inbounds. Tornetta getting the first basket of the night, and the Warriors on the board. And now here comes Olson charging down the floor. Rams looking to move the ball. Skylar Sullivan picking up the dribble. Olson driving, and she gets it in.
See, that's one of the great things that she does. Can go with her left or can go with her right, and she can just drive like that. She's a great player and can do it with her left or her right hand, which is lethal.
Olson maybe looking at the 1,000-point club as a junior this year. You know, scoring, I think, somewhere north of 700 points on her first 2 seasons here as a Ram. You know, she's just a phenomenal young player. She can shoot the 3 ball. She can drive to the lane like we just saw. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, it's just unheard of, like, at that young and how many points she scored already. It's just going to be really fun to watch her these next 2 years.
Pelicano with the ball, finds Hargrove under the middle, and now Tornetta fakes the pull-up and drives. Can't get it to go up and in. And there's Emily Tiffin, the other star junior. Sullivan drives, can't get it to fall. Now Hudak will head to the line for 2.
Good rebound by Hudak, and goes up strong and gets that foul. That's what you got to do. You got to go up strong and try and draw the foul. You don't want to be fading away like that. You want to go up strong.
Yeah, that's some bully ball right there. So Hudak, a chance to give the Rams the early lead here. 6:27 left in the opening quarter. She makes the first. Hudak's just one of those hustle players. She's fun to watch.
Yeah, she really is. Always gives 110%, nothing less.
Oh, yeah. Rams lead here 4-2 early. Now Tornetta to inbound. Finds Timko, the sophomore. Olson with
by Lucy.
A rebound there as Timko turns it over, and now she finds Hudak, who's driving down the floor. Can't get it to lay in. And now Boyer with the 3, in and out.
Man, that was a good steal by Lucy, and then a good outlet pass to Hudak. I thought she got fouled from behind on that shot, but I guess not. I mean, that was a good hustle by Hudak to get down on the floor and get open.
Absolutely, and that's what, John, we're not in stripes for that reason.
Yeah.
A little biased maybe, but
I mean, I thought I saw a shove. I don't think she fell to the ground without getting touched, but I mean, that's just me.
Travel there by Cassidy Kropp, the young freshman. Methacton calls a timeout. You know, Methacton going into this game, you know, the coach said they got a mix of young and old, kind of like Springford, and they want to limit the turnovers offensively. You know, like Timko there just kind of gave that ball away. She just got to go up for that or make better decisions with the ball, and Methacton's going to stay in the game that way. Also on the defensive end, you know, with the prolific scorer Olsen and the surrounding cast that she has, they need to play really good defense and a good half-court press against the Rams.
Yeah.
And if we take another look at the replay there,
we could see the steal by Lucy Olsen, and then just makes that easy layup right there. It was a gimme. It was a gimme steal right there. Gimme bucket.
that's probably the easiest 2 points she's ever scored.
Yeah, probably.
So the Rams lead 6-2 with 6 minutes left in the opening quarter, and it'll be their ball after the turnover. Sullivan will inbound for the Rams. She finds Boyer in the corner. Now Olsen wide open,
Oh.
sets her feet, shoots the three, and she's off the mark. Sullivan called for a pushing foul there. She was just being a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Good hard basketball. And now Pelicano with the ball in the middle. And Timko, the young freshman, crosses half court. Boyer with excellent defense. And Methacton will look to get in their rhythm. Tornetta drives, finds Hargrove, and she puts it up for 2.
That was one of the things that I talked to Coach McDaniel about. He said that he wanted to limit the drives on defense. He wanted to block them out and get those rebounds. He said the one thing you needed to do was limit the drives by Methacton and don't let them get in easy.
Olsen hitting her first 3 of the night. The Rams lead 9-4 here. That's what she can do. You know, she's automatic.
The Warriors got away with one the last possession last time when they left her wide open. She doesn't miss many of those threes.
There's Hudak getting down and dirty. Picking up a steal, and Boyer for 3. No good. Oh, there she is, the Hudak, as she hits the floor hard after going up for get a rebound. She is a hustle player. I love it.
Yeah, I really love the hustle that I've seen from everyone on the court so far. They're giving 110% and nothing less, really. I mean, you could see it with Hudak. She's getting down.
Oh, what a dish from Lucy Olsen.
Oh, man.
That's just fun to watch.
She knew where she was going for it with it before she even had the ball.
It was like a tiki-taki pass. Methacton out of their rhythm, and now Timko hitting a 3, trying to get her team back in this game. The Rams' prolific offense, you know, it's just scoring left and right. There's no stopping it's just shootout. You just got to match them.
Yeah, really.
Boyer wide open from the corner, no good. Now Timko will take the ball up the court for the Warriors. Looking to do something with it. Finds Tornetta at the top of the key. Now Hargrove.
Good defense.
Losing the ball. Warriors maintain possession, however, and Tornetta drives. Hudak with the stuff.
Ooh.
Deep 3 from Timko, off the mark. And there's Olsen to pick it up. She finds Tiffin, who lays it up. Can't get it to drop, but she'll head to the line for 2.
I mean, that defense down there by Springford, it took them a while to get the ball, but you could see that they weren't letting anything get by them. They were staying on their woman, and they really didn't just let anyone drive. There was nothing there for them to pass to.
A little bit of a tangle in the net there. Ref jumps up and fixes it. And now Tiffin will shoot 2 at the line. Rams lead 11-7. Historically, the Rams are a very good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, that's something that McDaniel works on them in and out of practice. Every practice just works on those free throws with them because those are gimme points. You want to get those.
Seniors Gabriella Allison Journey and Alyssa Yuan check in for the Rams. And Tori Backrath, sophomore, checking in for the Warriors. Tornetta, and the Rams bringing the full court press. Crosses half court. Timko driving. Tries to get it up there. Gets stuffed by the rim, and now Olsen, fast pace, drives, and lays it up and in for 2.
What a move by Olsen right there. Just walked right by her.
Just the vision is amazing. Double team by the
Oh,
Rams.
what a
Boyer with
steal.
the steal. Oh! Tornetta comes back, defensive hustle, and gets a stuff.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean, Abby Boyer just didn't see Tornetta coming from behind her. She thought she had the easy layup, but Tornetta was running down the court and just got her from behind.
It'll be Methacton ball. Saying last touched by Boyer. Kroppel bringing up the floor for the Warriors. Bockrath finding Kropp back in the corner for three, and it's good.
You got to get out on those threes. You really, because that was another thing that I talked to McDaniel about. He said that was another big thing, to not let them just shoot. You want to get out there, get your hands in their face. And that's what'll happen if you don't do that.
Absolutely, yeah. Got to play active hands there on defense. You never know what's going to happen. You come up with the ball, a couple steals, maybe some turnovers.
Exactly.
2:54 left in the opening quarter. Rams lead by 5, 15-10 here at Ram Nation Gymnasium. Abby Boyer checks out. Jules Sconia checking in. Lucy Olson, thought about taking a deep three there, decides not to. And the Rams will reset the offense. Allison Droney finding Olson back in the middle. Now Yuan. Methacton really playing good defense here. Making a move to the inside, down by the baseline. Has nothing to do with it. Methacton student section really brought it tonight, and Olson passes that one away.
If you're Spring Ford, you want to move the ball quicker and make the defense move a little bit more. Maybe maybe the defense will, if they're moving too quick, someone will get open. You'll be able to get an open pass.
Tornetta finds Timko as she drives to the basket, can't lay it up and in for two. Hargrove with the rebound, and now the Warriors will get a second chance. Timko for three, no good. And there's Emily Tiffin. Haven't said her name that much tonight.
Yeah. Oh.
Olson lays it off to her co-partner, and she makes it rain. 18-10, the Rams lead here with under 2 minutes left in the opening quarter.
Good shot by Emily Tiffin there. She really needed that one.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully that'll get her going. Timko drives. Good defense by the Rams.
Another good ball.
Olson coming from behind. It'll be Rams ball as Hazlitt steps out of bounds. Excuse me there. There's Coach McDaniel calling out a play. Great coach there. He's been a member of this girls basketball program for quite a while, and he's done great things with it. Olson on the logo, looking for a pass, finds Sconia, and now Allison Droney flips it out to Yuan. The Rams just need to move the ball a little quicker as Allison Droney pulls up from three, and it's good.
That's just a good shooting motion there. Just great release. It was nice and quick too. Methacton had no chance to get there.
Absolutely. Great defense there by the Rams as multiple Ram defenders get their hands on it, and Olson runs the fast press, and she makes the easy jumper for two. And this is what Methacton did not want to happen. The Rams to get away here and take this one with their prolific offense.
Yeah, if you're the Rams, you want to keep this up. You want to keep this up-paced tempo. You want to keep pressing even after you make a basket. Just keep the pressure on Methacton.
Under 30 seconds, the Rams lead 23-10 in the opening quarter. Hazlitt forgot to put the ball down, and that's a travel.
I mean, you could see it in Methacton's play. They're worried about, since they're down so much, they're trying to do too much and go too fast.
There's still a lot of basketball to be played tonight, John. They don't need to necessarily worry about going fast. They just got to play a little bit better defense.
Exactly.
Olson brings the ball up for the Rams. They're in no rush. Tiffin, wide open three. Can't get it to fall. Allison Droney with the rebound for the Rams.
Oh.
And Yuan looking for Olson there. Can't find it. Under 10 seconds, it'll be a backcourt violation. Methacton ball. So one final chance here for the Warriors to get some points before the start of the second quarter. Cornetta looking for a teammate to throw the ball to. Finds Hargrove, and that ball's tipped away by Yuan. Tornetta shoots, no good. That'll do it for the first quarter here at Ram Nation Gymnasium. The Lady Rams lead the Warriors 23-10 for an interesting first quarter of basketball. We'll see you back with more action after the break.
Hi, I'm Peter. And there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends. Come on in, help yourself to anything. That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ate than never. To learn more, visit savethefood.com.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. On this first part of our doubleheader, we've been through one quarter of basketball. The Rams lead 23-10 here against the Methacton Warriors early on in the first half. John, what are some key takeaways from the first quarter there?
I mean, from the first quarter, you could see it right out of the gate. Springford's trying to keep that pace up because they with their fast people like Lucy Olson and Abby Boyer, girls like that. You want to keep that fast pace. They're trying to get those quick outlet passes and making those threes.
And for the Warriors, you know, they struggled a little bit offensively, only putting up 10 points in the first frame. They just struggled to find that rhythm.
Yeah, really. They're trying to do too much. They're shooting themselves in the foot, basically.
Yeah, overcomplicating things a little bit. Crop maybe got away with that one a little bit. Boyer ends up with the jump ball. She got her hands in there, and that's active hands there, right there.
That's exactly what you want on defense. Just follow, slide your feet, don't foul. Then right when she went up for it, just put her hands right on the ball. That's
right.
Great defense.
Hey, John, is that what kind of defense you play in rec ball?
That is exactly what kind of defense that I play in rec ball.
For those of you that do not know, Springford rec ball is a very, very what's the word, John? It's very highly regarded among the Springford students.
I would say the students take it more seriously than the actual high school team.
I would say so too, and it's just a very fun way for the guys and girls to get involved with a little bit of extracurricular and have some fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Crop now guarded by Hudak. Finds Backrath, and now Backrath, maybe moved her foot a little bit, no call. Timko off her foot, but it'll be called on a foul against Allison Droney, so it'll remain in Methacton's possession.
I mean, that's good defense. Just try to get it. Just got a little too antsy and reach for the ball there, but that's all right. That's all right.
Olsen checks in for Tiffin now. Timko finds Backrath. Hudak pokes that one away. Pelicano able to come up with it. It'll be another foul on Springford.
Hudak again playing some great defense. Just reached around without fouling and just tipped that ball right out. I mean, we're seeing some great stuff from Hudak right now.
Olsen with the kick ball there. Methacton just can't even inbound the ball. That's how suffocating the Rams defense is right now. Great sign for the Rams.
Yeah, really.
Hargrove driving.
Good defense.
Can't get it to fall. And off the fingertips of Olsen and Sullivan.
Yeah, Olsen tried to bring that one in, just couldn't get the other hand on it in time before it went out of bounds.
Whether or not the Rams had the ball, this is great defense.
Yeah, it really is.
Ooh. Oh, Pelicano got the ball stuck on her hip. Walked a little bit there. And it'll be Rams ball.
Good defense once again with the quick hands. Just there, it's almost like they know where the Methacton girls are going to go with it before Methacton knows where they're going to go with it.
Wouldn't that be great if you had mind-reading powers like that? Sullivan a little off on the shot there. 23-10, the Rams lead with 6:36 left in the half. Timko and Kropp seem to be leading this Warrior offense. You know, it's find it a little odd there. You got some seniors on the floor, but you've given up the leadership role to some younger girls.
Yeah.
Hargrove's tripping up there, and Boyer getting in there, making it a jump ball. Possession arrow towards the Rams, or excuse me, towards the Warriors.
Once again, just great defense with the quick hands. I mean, I know I'm sounding repetitive, but it's just outstanding how well they're playing on defense.
Pelicano. Looking, oh, Boyer with a great defensive effort there, keeping the ball in bounds, and now Timko drives. Olsen got all ball there, but she's going to get called for a foul. She just got unlucky with that one.
Yeah. I feel like the ref just assumed there was going to be contact before we actually saw the contact, but maybe
Sometimes
a little biased.
It happens. Yep. Timko. Can't get the first one to fall. Almost 2 minutes into the second quarter here when we're scoreless.
Yeah, on both sides, which is...
Timko cracks the code there. Let's see if the floodgates open. Olsen brings the ball down the court for the Rams. Gets the inside. Finds Sullivan in the middle. Can't get it to fall. Methacton ball. And that's just got to be frustrating for the Rams. You know, they're doing everything right on defense and offense, and they're losing the time of possession battle in this frame.
Yeah, really. On defense, they're playing great defense, but it just seems like they can't come down with the ball on rebounds, or even if they tip the ball, it just goes right to the Methacton girl.
Yeah, they just can't get possession. It's weird.
Yeah.
Oh. Boy, Olsen tripped up there by Tornetta, who was swinging around with the ball. Hudak with the defensive stop there and a rebound. Now Olsen. Jumper is good. Methacton calls timeout, and we will be right back after the short break.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I was physically at school, but my mind wasn't at school. I had problems at home. That's when I met Nornice. She started helping me a little bit, like, Nia, I don't know what you're doing, but your future is more important. She's my strength. It takes a village to help somebody get their diploma. It changes your whole life.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Kropp inbounds to Tornetta, and Methacton runs across the floor. That ball poked away by Boyer. Olsen gets it, and now it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Rams.
That whistle took a while down there. I mean, it seemed like Lucy had it, and they just kept reaching for it. But I mean, they finally called it.
Or foul on the play.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I guess not. Once again, we're disagreeing with the refs.
That's why we're up here. Boyer in the corner with the ball. She'll take it back up to the top of the key. Tries to find Olsen there, and that pass is intercepted by Timko. Just a little bit of a hasty play there by Boyer.
Yeah, it was ooh, good block. I mean, it was the right idea by Abby Boyer on that last possession, but she took a little bit too long. She hesitated on the pass, and that's what led to the steal right there.
Yeah, and in most sports, square passes don't have a high rate of success. You know,
Yeah.
They're pretty dangerous. So maybe lack of judgment there. Lucy Olsen step back three as she gets hit. No foul on the play. All ball, and now Kropp will bring it up for the Warriors. 25-11, the Rams lead with 4:34 left in the half. Timko blocked by Boyer Olsen right into the hands of Tiffin, and now back to Olsen. Lays it up and in for two.
Once again, just some great defense, and Lucy Olson had the right idea to just go right down the court and receive that pass, and just a nice smooth layup. Took her time, didn't rush, even though she knew that she was being chased.
Tornetta with the ball. Drives towards the foul line, flips it out to Krop. Hudak with the hustle, sliding into the Rams bench. And that's just the type of player that she is.
Yeah, another great hustle play right there. I mean, you can't even count the amount of times that you've seen hustle plays by Hudak on your fingers.
It's crazy. That's what earned her the nickname the Hudak. She's just a presence.
Yeah, really.
Tornetta backing up towards the half-court line. Guarded by Olson. She drives, flips it out to Timko. Now Pelicano with the ball as the Warriors work the ball around the team. That one's stolen by the Rams. Olson gets the rebound. Hudak drives. Got away with one there. As Mac Maloney checking into the game for the Rams, it'll be another jump ball.
Mac Maloney checks in, and what does she do? Plays great defense and gets that jump ball. I mean, that's what you want to see, people coming off the bench and just getting right into the game. I mean, sometimes for people it takes a little bit of time to get right into it, but Mac just got right into the game and just made that great defensive play.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that Coach McDaniel stresses is defense, and it's just a mainstay here in this Rams program. You know, their defense is good every year.
Yeah, when I was talking to him before the game, I asked what some keys to the game were. He just kept listing off, get down low, rebound, box him out. He just kept listing off defensive keys to the game. He basically listed no offensive keys to the game. It was just all defense.
Yeah, now you know what they say, defense wins championships.
Yeah, really. McDaniel lives by that.
And look where it's got him.
Yeah.
It's got him a pretty good resume here for the Rams basketball program.
Yeah, very successful program the last couple years.
Absolutely.
Love to see it.
Olson takes the ball. Oh, we do love to see it. Olson putting on the handles, flips it out to Tiffin. Now Maloney with the ball up top. She drives, finding Yuan. Good ball movement there by the Rams. Just can't come away with the basket as they lead 27-11 here with 2:48 left in the half. 3 ball there by Tornetta. She had all the time in the world. Set her feet. And that one she knew. Olsen's gonna fire back, decides not to. Now Tiffin flips it up top to Maloney, who drives. Great move there by Mac Maloney as she gets it to fall.
What a move right there. I mean, she just had that quick Euro step, ball right under the defender's hands and went right in. I mean, once again, coming off the bench, there's no slow start. She's right into it with the hot start, with the steal and the basket.
That was crazy. She put a little shimmy on there and just like almost a Euro step, but just by like ducking under. It was crazy. Backrath with the ball, finds Hazlitt, can't get it to fall, and Hudak gets the rebound. Olson pulls up from 3, can't get it to fall. Timko will bring the ball up for the Warriors as she crosses half court. Backrath down in the middle, back to Tornetta. And the Warriors just having offensive woes all night long. Hazlitt blocked. Oh, what a play by Lucy Olson.
Oh man, what a keep right there. She defied gravity. Just hovering over with 1 foot and somehow kept the ball in bounds.
Wow. She is so fun to watch. She's doing it all tonight. You know, she's
really
scoring
is.
baskets, playing defense, causing turnovers. It's great.
It's really fun to watch.
Any coach would want a player like that on their team, and Springford has a couple of them.
Yeah.
There she is again, getting her hands involved in the play. Another jump ball. I believe that's the 4th or 5th jump ball tonight, and they've all been on the Rams' defensive end.
I mean, that's another thing that you love to see, just reaching for that ball, but without fouling. That's a big thing that McDaniel stresses about. You don't want to foul, because you don't want to let Methacton get into the bonus and get those free throws.
Skylar Sullivan checking in for the Hudak. And now Olsen will bring the ball up the floor for the Rams. Tiffin goes to the middle, flips it off to Maloney as she drives, Putting on another move, can't get it to fall. Now Tornetta running the 2-minute drills. We have actually under 1 minute, 49 seconds to be exact. The Rams lead 29-14.
Just got to play some good defense here, close out this half. 49 seconds left, got to give it your all here. You've been playing great defense as Abby Boyer checks back in for McKenna Maloney.
Tornetta will head to the line there. She was fouled as she was driving to the basket. It'll be a one-on-one. Can't make the first. And there's a foul on the play. Olsen was fouled as she was going for the rebound.
She put herself in good position there to get that foul after getting that rebound and force the Methacton player to make a foul.
45 seconds the Rams have here. Olsen crossing half court. Now Tiffin with the ball, finds Yuan at the top of the key. Sullivan, wide open three, and she knocks it down. 32-14, the Rams lead with 25 seconds left in the half. Timko, guarded by Olsen. Now Hargrove. Backrath for three, no good. Methacton's offense just struggling still to find rhythm. They only put up 14 points in the first half of this game.
Even though they're leading the time of possession on offense, they just seem to can't get that click. They just can't make it.
Olsen will have to pull up from half court. She does. Oh, knocking it down, hits the rim. That'll do it for the first half of action here for our doubleheader at Ram Nation Gymnasium. The Lady Rams lead 32-14, and we're going to head up to the studio for first half analysis with Edon.
Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm your host, Edon Castillo. Today we're taking you into an inside analysis of Methacton versus Springford inside the RCTV studio. And, let's jump right into it. So the main thing to talk about in tonight's game so far is Olsen. She has been insane. She's already put up 13 points only in the first half, and she's shooting insane from the three. She's had incredible step backs, and when I asked the girls earlier this season about who they think their leader is, who their highest scorer is, and who is leading the Springford team, they always say it's Olsen, number 3 Olsen. That's a name and number you want to remember. She has been phenomenal on all cylinders, on defense, on offense, and to be honest, this team wouldn't be where they're at without Olsen. One thing to talk about for sure, though, about the Springford so far blowout, 14-32, is their defense. To hold a Methacton team to only 14 points in the first half is incredible. That is top-of-the-line defense, and to be honest, this team would not be winning. Would probably not be winning if it wasn't for the defense. Springford has been losing in time of possession. Methacton has been actually holding them to pretty good defensive plays when they needed to. And there's another shot by Olsen, an incredible step back. And here's Olsen driving after a steal. She has been phenomenal. Another play I want to talk about is Hudak, who has been straight out outstanding during her defensive stands and her rebounding and her steals, of course. Hudak has been always a premier defensive player in this girls basketball team who has had a fantastic start to the season. Another player to talk about, Maloney, who came off the bench. She has scored 5 points and had a fantastic move in the paint that the Methacton players could not contain her when she was driving. Maloney was fantastic. Springford was shooting 3 of 10 from the 3, which isn't fantastic, but all things considered, they did score 32. compared to Methacton's 14. Methacton was shooting 2 from 6 from 3, so they didn't really take many threes, but yet again, they didn't have many opportunities. Methacton has caused way too many turnovers, and that is their main issue. They cannot move on the Springford defense. This Springford defense is beyond phenomenal, and Methacton just has no sense of offense. So it's a pleasure to have you tonight here in the RCTV studio. Hope you have a great rest of your night and enjoy the rest of the game. Let's go back to the court.
Welcome back. Thank you, Edon, by the way, for the halftime analysis. Heard it was great. So, John, what do we have to look forward to here for the second half of basketball here at Rams Nation Gymnasium?
In this second half, you're looking forward to some great defense by both teams, especially Springford. They're getting those hands up, and they're also hitting those threes, getting those quick outlet passes, and looking for the open girl. I mean, it's gonna be a great second half here. Springford has the 18-point lead right now. They're looking to build off that and just keep the pressure on them.
Absolutely. Methacton will have the ball. Tim go to inbound. She finds Tornetta. Unofficially, Lucy Olson leads all scorers with 15. She is, she's fun to watch. I have no words.
Yeah.
We're watching her in warm-ups, and she's just like knocking down shots just nonchalantly, like pulling up from anywhere inside the three, and it's just really fun to watch.
I mean, it's so fun to watch. There's not enough words to describe how fun it is to watch Lucy play.
Oh yeah. Here she is now. She running the point there for the Rams. Boyer just lets that one roll right out of her hands. It'll be Methacton ball. Crapple inbound, finding Timko. And those two have a pretty good chemistry there. You know, they're both young players.
Yeah.
They'll be in the program for a couple more years.
Exactly. Yeah, they're even in middle school, they were able to build off each other, get that chemistry going. I mean, you could see it watching them now. They're just always looking for each other.
Absolutely. Tiffin fouled. Rams will have the ball. And yeah, it could be a really good duo, you know, one of the better backcourt duos in the pack in a couple years.
Yeah, it's something to look up. That's something to look for in the next couple years.
Right now, you got a really good trio here in Lucy Olson, Emily Tiffin, and Abby Boyer, as well as Hudak. Really, you got 4 amazing young players there.
Yeah, really.
All have this season plus next year. Olson finds Tiffin for a wide open 3. She knocks it down.
That's a great look by Lucy, and then an even better shot by Emily. I mean, took her time. Even the Methacton girl was coming at her, and just got that quick release.
And the best part about her game is that she can not only score, but she assists her team. You know, she fills the stat sheet. You know, she doesn't just get a lot of points. She doesn't just get a lot of rebounds. She does it in assists too. It's amazing.
Exactly, and that's like a big part of her game is because people are drawn to her, and when she starts to drive, the defenders come to help. So then that opens up people like Emily Tiffin or Abby Boyer up top and gets those wide open threes.
Yeah, it's a really good thing here. The Rams team is really built on 3-point shooters. They're lucky to have that.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't say they live or die by the 3, but it's definitely a huge part of their game.
It's definitely a big part of their game.
Sullivan picks up a rebound there, and now Olson gets across half court. She drives, dishes it off to Boyer, and there's that little play drawn up there as Lucy Olson draws all the attention and flips it back outside for a 3. Timko dribbling down towards the corner, gets the baseline. Great vision there as she tries to find Tornetta, who's off the mark. Now Boyer finding Sullivan in the corner, decides not to pull up from 3, and the Rams will bring it back out and restart the play. There's Olson with the ball in her hands, where you want it. Foul on Crop.
Yeah, if you're Springford and you're in one of those situations where you have to bring the ball back out, get back up top, you definitely want to try and set some screens and, help Lucy when she has the ball, because the defender is up on her, pressing the ball, so it's hard for her to get around. So you want to set a screen and then help Lucy get open.
Olsen gets the inside, drives, can't get it to fall. That's a rare sight.
Yeah, definitely. She doesn't miss those very often.
Not really. Krop now at the logo, finding Tornetta as she drives. Foul called on Hudak. It'll be Methacton basketball on the baseline. Timko will inbound. Tornetta at the top of the key, and now the Warriors work the ball around. Krop will bring it back out. Rams defense just suffocating. They're closing all the lanes. It seems like they've got every single lane covered.
I mean, it really does. It seems like there's almost 4 hands in every lane, even though that's impossible.
Yeah. It's just really good practice there by the coach. Mr. McDaniel's able to instill that, I don't even know what to call it, but he's got a really good defensive group of girls here.
Yeah, he really does.
35-17, 5 minutes left in the third. Olsen puts the move on, and the ball spins out. Very unlucky. Tornetta off the catch. Foul on Olsen. She's unhappy about that. So it'll be 2 shots from the line for Sydney Tornetta. Can't make the first, and that's one thing I've noticed about these Methacton Warriors tonight, their inability to knock down some free throws.
Yeah, especially even when they are getting to the line. I mean, Springford hasn't let them get to the line that much, but when they are at the line, they're not knocking them down, which is one thing is really putting them out of this game.
Good putback there. Methacton calling timeout. So, John, throughout this early stage of the third frame, what's been working for the Warriors?
For the Warriors, they're getting the ball and keeping possession of it, but they just can't click on making the basket. Defensively, it definitely could be a lot worse. They're playing good defense. It's just they're having a tough time getting out on those threes. I mean, Emily Tiffin and Abby Boyer are knocking down some threes. If you're Methacton, you definitely want to try and, even though I know Lucy Olsen's a big threat, but you definitely want to hold off on too much help defense. You definitely want to try and get out on the threes quicker as well.
Yeah, I mean, you said it better than I could have said it, John. It's just, it seems like they still can't find that rhythm. And they have put up some points here in the third frame early on, and it's just, something's not clicking yet. They just got to find it, keep at it. And the Rams, they're playing pretty well. Right now, they're in a little bit of a dry spout. Methacton made a couple of halftime adjustments on their defensive side of the ball. It's maybe a little frustrating, but they just got to keep with it. It'll open things up if they just move the ball around.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously something was working the first half, so you just got to keep doing that. And if the first pass isn't there, then look for the second pass. But you definitely don't want to force anything. You don't want to turn the ball over and let Methacton get back into this game.
35-19, the Rams lead here with 4:43 left to play. It'll be the Rams' ball as Lucy Olsen brings it across half court. Runs a play, flips it out to Sullivan, who pulls up for 3. Can't get it to go. Krop with the ball on the logo, guarded by Boyer. Now Tornetta will take it back toward, Pelicano, and now Krop has the ball back. Tornetta drives, lays it up, can't get it to fall, and there's a couple of Rams on the floor under the baseline. So Yuan will bring it across. Boyer, wide open 3. No good. Feels a little rushed by both teams' offenses, as if time's running out.
Yeah, it really does. you could just feel that like something's off from what it was in the first half.
Yuan putting up a block. Doesn't matter as Tornetta puts it up and in. 35-21, the Warriors slowly chipping away. So Rams will call timeout, and we'll be right back after the short break.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
So we're coming back out of that Springford timeout. It was a pretty good timeout by Coach McDaniel there.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, you could feel that it was starting to get a little out of hand there. They went for, what, a 9-3 run there?
Something like that.
Somewhere around there. And you just want to call that timeout and, get your girls back into it. Tell them to just slow it down and just look for the open girl and take that good shot.
Allison journey to Yuan as she tries to go through 3 different people. It'll be Methacton ball.
Okay, I know that I've disagreed with the refs on a lot of calls, but that one was a wrong call. That clearly hit the Methacton girl going out of bounds. But that's why I'm not down there. That's why I'm
right,
up
John.
here.
Just keep reminding yourself that. So the Warriors will have possession, and Kropp has the ball on top of the key. Tornetta guarded by Tiffin, gives the ball up to Timko. The Warriors looking for something. Ball's on the floor. Olsen picks it up, and it'll be timeout. Another timeout called by Coach McDaniel when Lucy Olsen had one hand on the ball. So clearly didn't like something that he just drew up. What do you think's gonna happen?
Right now, he's definitely gonna probably try and draw something up here, get them going. I would imagine it's that the ball's gonna get to Lucy, and then I would set some screens and try and help Lucy because right now in this third quarter, she can't go anywhere. She can't get any. There's no room for her. You got to set some screens, let her come off, and then maybe like a pick and roll or something.
Yeah,
and
maybe some pick and roll action.
I think that's a big thing. And also another big thing is that Hudak isn't on the floor right now, and you could definitely feel that something's different down low and getting rebounds with Hudak not on the floor right now.
Yeah, Hudak really is a presence. When she's on the floor, nothing gets by her, offensively or defensively. It's just I'm shocked that she's not out on the floor right now.
Yeah.
So Allison Geroni will inbound to Olsen. 35-21 with 2:52 left in the third. Olsen unofficially has 15 points. She leads all scorers as she drives there and is fouled. She'll head to the line for 2.
There it is, the pick coming out of the timeout. Set the pick, and you had the option for the roll, but Lucy decided to take it herself, and she got the foul and is going to get those 2 shots.
Triple team likely to draw a foul.
Yeah.
6 arms coming at you. There's a chance.
I mean,
there's a good chance one of them will hit you.
Just a tiny chance.
She knocks down the first one easily. And that's the first Ram point in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's been a while. That's good, though.
2 swishes there for Olsen at the free throw line. Let's see what the Rams can do. They bring out the full court press. Tornetta lets that one slip by her. Can't get a hand on it.
There it is, just the press. I love McDaniel going full court press right now. Methacton's been having trouble with it all game, and I feel like that's a big part of the Rams' defense in causing those turnovers.
Yeah, majority of that first half there was some full court press as Sullivan puts the ball down on her own foot, able to regain possession, but it worked very well, like you said, in that first half. It was just suffocating for Methacton. They couldn't get any rhythm.
Yeah.
Olsen with the ball in her hands, drives, Puts it up. She's fouled and one.
Oh, man. What a layup there by Olsen. Just went straight up and took the contact and then got that layup just right in.
She's smiling at how crazy that was.
Man, it's just so fun to watch her play.
Jeez. She surprised herself on that one.
Yeah. You could
What a
tell
show
when she got
she's
up.
putting on
Yeah.
tonight. 20 points for the junior Lucy Olsen.
Man.
2:18 left, 40-21 the Rams lead, and now Kropp has the ball for the Warriors. Pelicano has it down on the near side in the corner, and they'll reset. Now try the other side. Tornetta down in the paint, tries to hook it up and in, can't get it to fall. She'll get her own rebound. It'll be a foul on the baseline. Timko inbound for the Warriors.
I mean, you got on there, you got to get those rebounds. Sullivan had it down low, but then she just got it stripped from her, and then she tried to get a little bit too aggressive and took the blocking foul there. But if you're spring forward, I mean, you can't be giving up offensive rebounds here. You don't want to let Methacton get this game back too close, because those are gimme points if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
Hazlitt has that one taken away from her, and now Tiffin drives, tries to go through people. She'll draw a foul, and will head to the line for two.
That's a good steal and then a nice layup there by Emily. Just went up and just took the contact, no hesitation, just went right up.
Emily Tiffin and Lucy Olsen have combined for 28 of the Rams' 40 points tonight. Make that 29.
I mean, that's what you want to see out of Lucy and Emily. I mean, they're a good duo. You could tell that there's chemistry there, and just like the way that they're always looking for each other. It seems like they know where each other are going to be at all times. It's like they're communicating just without talking. It's like they have like telekinesis or something.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be awesome.
Tiffin has 10. Olsen has 20. Great defense by Mac Maloney. It'll be another jump ball as she is thrown to the ground by Hargrove.
Once again, Mac Maloney checks into the game and makes a great steal. There's no coldness coming off the bench. She's just right in there hot, ready to make a play.
We've said it all night. The Rams amazing defensively tonight. Offense had a little hiccup there in the beginning of the third quarter, but now they're rolling with 1:27 left. They're up 42-21. Methacton looking to work the ball around. Gonya is called for a holding foul.
We got a little bit aggressive down low, tried to box her out because she saw that the ball, it looked like the ball was coming down low, got a little bit too aggressive and took a blocking foul there.
Tornetta, guarded by Olsen, finds Backrath. Now Kropp will drive. She lays it up and then can't get it to fall. And Yuan on the double team gets it to Allison Droney. It's 2v1. Finds Maloney for the easy layup. Can't get it to fall. I spoke too soon. Kropp blocked by Olsen from behind. What hasn't she done tonight?
Really?
Putting on the handles, brings it back out, and resets her offense.
That's the good idea by Lucy. She was getting a little bit too fast-paced there. Definitely want to slow it down, take your time, and especially with 38 seconds left in this third quarter.
Olsen looking for the give and go there. Maloney doesn't give it up. And she's fouled with 33.6 seconds left in the third. What a great heads-up play by Lucy Olsen.
Yeah, really. I mean, she's just aware of all of her surroundings. It's just really fun to watch. I mean, she could definitely beat me in a one-on-one. I mean, hands down. I would stand no chance.
Anyone in the school. That's just me. Finds Allison Droney. Hargrove falls on top of it. It'll be Warriors ball. And now Tornetta falling into the double team, able to dribble out of it. Timko with the ball. Dumps it off to Tornetta, who's at the top of the key, and she'll reset the offense. Tries to spin out of it. Wide open Backrath for three, and it's good. Olsen now, 2 seconds to shoot, pulls up from downtown, can't get it to fall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Rams lead 42-24. We'll be back with the final leg here of this one.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back for the fourth quarter at Ram Nation Gymnasium. Lucy Olsen leading all scorers with 20 points, 42-24. The Rams lead here against the Warriors. Rams had a little bit of a hiccup there early on in the third quarter, able to pick themselves up as the third quarter came to an end. What changed?
I mean, I feel like that one timeout by Mickey McDaniel after coming up after crossing half court. I mean, I felt like it really just changed like the attitude of the Rams towards that game. I felt like they were dozing off a little bit, you know, making a couple mistakes, not rebounding. But McDaniel called that timeout, drawed up a play, and really got them back into this game.
The Hudak checks back in for the Rams. On the floor right now, Boyer, Maloney, Hudak, Allison Droney, and Tiffin. Hudak had the ball on top of the key, gave it away. Now Boyer, and the Rams really working the ball out. You notice Lucy Olsen is taking a breather.
Yeah, that's her first of the game. This is going to be a big next couple minutes for Springford to try and hold Methacton off without Lucy Olsen on the court, which I think they're up to the task.
Tiffin, whoa, what a play. She just throws that one up and it goes in. It was like a line drive upwards. It was, I mean, that defied physics, but okay.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Tornado will head to the line as she's fouled when driving to the basket. Rams lead by 20 here with 7:12 left in this one. Tornado, one of the senior leaders of this Methacton squad. Take another look at that last play. You'll see here, Tiffin guarded well by Hargrove. Just kind of chucks it up and it went in.
Yeah, it was like a hook shot slash like one-handed layup. It was weird.
I mean, like we said, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Maloney in the corner, puts a move on, floats it up, can't get it to go, but she's fouled. She'll head to the line for two.
Good move by McKenna Maloney. The pump fake with a shot and then a nice drive and then the floater. I mean, she didn't get the N1, but it was a nice shot. Nice move too.
Methacton really baffling here. They've been to the line plenty in this one, and yet they only have 24 points. It's kind of a mystery, but really they just haven't been able to make their free throws. If they would have been able to make the free throws, it could have been a different story,
yeah,
or a lot closer. Yeah,
this game would be. I feel it would be a completely different story if Methacton was hitting their free throws. I mean, you could see right there they missed the first one there right before we went to replay. I mean, they're just not. Those are gimme points. Those are points you should have. And if you don't make those, you're just not setting yourself up for success.
Absolutely. Like you said, they're gimme points. They're there for a reason. You get fouled, you should be able to get back the points that you may have gotten gypped of. And like we said, the Rams girls basketball program putting emphasis on those. Timko dumps it off for Backrath, and now Timko has it back at the top of the key. The Rams defense really, really strong here coming into the fourth quarter, as Tiffin almost got a hand on that one. Pelicano pulls up, short range jumper is good. Olsen is back on the floor for the Rams as she brings this one up.
Yeah, if you're Lucy, she had a little bit of a tough third quarter there. Only scored 5 points, but I feel like she's definitely going to come out here in this fourth quarter and just take the ball and dominate.
Spinning out of it, and she gets herself free. Can't get it to go down. 45-26, the Rams lead with 6:10 left in the game. Great defense by Lucy Olson. And now, oh, they pass out of the double team. It'll be a foul on Allison Droney as she came in. A little bit of a hip check there. That's just great defense by the Rams.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you could see Lucy just came right up, gave her no space, hands in the face. She couldn't see anything, and then she just made a bad play. But then Methacton got the ball back, and unfortunately fouled them.
So now Methacton will have one-on-one. Tornetta at the line. She makes the first. Uncharacteristic for Methacton at the line tonight. Missing the second, and Olsen comes away with the rebound for the Rams. Finds Tiffin in stride. Pull-up jumper for two is no good. Hazlitt gets that one stolen by Allison Droney. And now Boyer's in the corner. The Rams will reset. Plenty of time for the Rams here as they can eat the clock. Tiffin decides she'll take Tornetta. Goes for the reverse. Can't get it to fall. It'll be Methacton ball. Last touched by Hudak.
That was a great move by Tiffin to go under the basket and try and get that reverse layup. If she got that, that would have been crazy.
It would have been crazy. We're going to take a short break here with a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after the break.
Hi, I'm Peter, and there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends.
Come on in. Help yourself to anything.
That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ate than never. To learn more, visit savethefood.com.
A new addition to the Springford basketball programs here at Ram Nation Gymnasium is the moppers, the floor moppers. We haven't had that ever before. It's actually pretty funny. It's a cool idea, you know, like, why not put the little kids to work here?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it really brings, like, that professional feeling to it. Because, I mean, when you're at, like, say, a Sixers game, you see those professional moppers. Every time someone hits the floor, they're coming out swiping the sweat off the floor. It's just really cool to see it. It's really neat and really funny.
Yeah, that's a great idea there. And Hudak is called for a foul. So Pelicano will head to the line, and she'll have a one-on-one.
It's just another aspect, to like a tiny aspect that just makes it feel like a more professional game. It makes it really fun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love the idea.
Yeah.
Keeps the game safe, you know, the players safe in case the floor did get wet enough where someone were to slip. Now Allison Droney comes away with it, hands it off to Olsen. And the Rams, Boyer will bring it across half court. Backrath touches that one, and Olsen will retain possession for the Rams. Showing off her speed as she finds Hudak for the easy layup.
What a pass there by Lucy Olsen. Just that fake going to the outside and then a nice pass to Hudak who makes the easy layup.
Tornetta drives, hit by Hudak. Great defensive stand there by the Rams. And Hudak wanted a Hail Mary pass from Olsen. And Tiffin wide open three, in and out. Hudak's trying to do it all too.
Yeah, she really is. She's making some great plays, especially on defense. She has a couple blocks, couple steals, and she's also getting those points down low.
Backrath with the ball for the Warriors. Far side now going to the corner. Losing it to Tiffin. Warriors will retain possession. Maybe McDaniels wanted Hudak fresh for this fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that he was thinking about, because he knew going down the stretch he'd want someone, he'd want Hudak fresh down low, getting those rebounds.
And there she is, a great defensive play, knocking that one out of bounds.
I mean, she goes, like I said, she goes 110% the whole game. So that's another reason probably why he wanted to rest her for a little bit. He could probably see she was getting a little tired. Just wanted to give her that rest for this fourth quarter.
4 of the Rams' 5 players on the floor right now are wearing knee pads, and there's a reason for that. They all like to get down on the ground, force turnovers, and jump balls. Boyer called for the foul there as she hit Kropp, and it'll be a chance for a 3-point play.
I mean, that's just an aggressive play by Abby Boyer. She tries to get down low too quick and just commits a foul there. I mean, it's just a basketball play. Sometimes you're going to get called for it, sometimes you aren't.
Short, Hudak with the rebound. Gives it to Olsen, who rushes across half court. Now slows things down. Hudak has the ball on the key. Finds Boyer. And the Rams running some crisscrossing action as Olsen's step-back jumper off the mark. And there's Hudak trying to get a rebound. Creates some chaos, and Methacton ends up with the ball. Kropp now on the far side. She's crossing back over, gives it off to Timko, who drives. Methacton will retain possession after Olsen pokes it away.
I mean, there's just down there on the floor before the Warriors came down, you just saw another great hustle play by Hudak, diving for the ball all over the place. Unfortunately, she couldn't come up with a steal, but you could just feel her presence.
Kropp with the ball at the top of the key. Foul on Hudak.
A little too aggressive there by Hudak.
Smith will head to the line. She's a freshman out on the floor for the Warriors. 47-30, the Rams lead here with 3:08 left in this one. The Warriors having several trips to the foul line, and the story of this one is they haven't been able to make them until as of late.
The announcer's jinx.
I know, right? So if Methacton would have been able to hit these free throws like they have been in the fourth quarter here, could have been a very different story. And they're not out of it yet. It's
3 minutes,
reasonable.
Yeah, 3 minutes in basketball is a lot of time.
Olsen finds Hudak, gives it back to her. Now Tiffin has the ball. 3 from the top of the key, no good. Hudak gets the rebound. Springford tonight has lived and died by the 3, and right now they're dying by the 3. What a great play by Tiffin. Heads up play, just flips it out to Allison Droney.
Yeah, great one-handed pass
reset.
there.
Boyer now on the far side, back to Lucy Olsen. She's just shifty.
Yeah, really.
Has you thinking she's going one way and boom, cuts back the other way. Tiffin driving. Now she's stuck. Timeout called by Springford. We'll be right back after the short break.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I was physically at school, but my mind wasn't at school. I had problems at home. That's when I met Narnese. She started helping me a little bit, like, Nia, I don't know what you're doing, but your future is more important. She's my strength. It takes a village to help somebody get their diploma. It changes your whole life.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. 2:11 left in this one as the Rams lead the Warriors 47-32. It'll be Springford ball on the baseline.
Yeah, Coach McDaniel just wanted to call a timeout there. It didn't seem like they were able to get anything on offense. we just weren't able to drive. Nothing was going in, so we wanted to just call that timeout, draw a play up, and just hopefully get a basket here and get them going.
Olsen and her offense need to get things rolling here late in the fourth. They've been pretty stagnant here in the second half. Olsen decides not to take the three, a little deep. Now Boyer wide open, sets her feet. Can't get it to fall. It'll be Springford ball. Smith hits that one out. And the student section for Springford is starting to fill in, getting ready for the boys' game.
This has been a long possession for Springford here. It feels like it's been like 7 minutes.
Olsen back up top. Kropp defending. She tries to get on the inside, gives it off to Allison Droney. Now Sullivan. And the Rams just trying to work the ball around, finding an open lane. Methacton defense has come on as of late. Nothing is open.
Yeah, really.
Great defense by the Warriors. They've really made some second half adjustments. Maybe the Rams just trying to run this clock down a little bit more as we're approaching the 1 minute mark. Sullivan is fouled with 1:05 left. She'll head to the line, I believe. Yeah, she will be shooting 2 shots.
Yeah, these adjustments coming out of the timeout that Methacton had, I mean, you could just tell the difference on defense. There's just nothing open for Springford. They can't go anywhere. They're not letting them inside or letting them be open for a shot.
Excuse me, this will be a one-on-one. Sullivan knocks down the first, so she'll get a second. Able to get the second one to fall, 49-32 with 1:02 left in this one. Rams bringing out the full court press. Tiffin tips that one, and now Olsen has it, and she'll just try to milk the clock down even further. Rams gonna play keep away. .40 left, and now Sullivan will get fouled, and she'll head back to the line. Actually, excuse me, there was a timeout called. So, Rams not really going for any more baskets here. They're just trying to milk the clock.
Yeah, these last 5 minutes or so have really just been Springford just trying to run down the clock. Originally, it was some great defense by Methacton, not leaving anything open, but now McDaniel and the Springford girls are definitely just trying to run this clock out and just get to the end of this game.
Here come the Mob Boys again.
Once again, just come
they're
out.
They're really doing a great job.
They really are. I mean, it's great to see, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Come out here, putting the work in, keeping the girls safe.
Absolutely.
Maybe making some money doing it too.
Maybe, but I would say probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Really dedicated out there, you know? Like,
yeah.
I guess it's a coveted position.
Yeah.
If you're like in middle school.
Yeah, definitely.
The Rams will have the ball and their offensive half. Tiffin to inbound. Connolly, the junior, will guard. Now Olsen has the ball. And here we go, Springford milking the clock down as far as they can go. 20 seconds left in this one. They lead 49-32. And the Rams starting to feel this one as the clock gets all the way down to triple zeros. And that'll do it here at Ram Nation Gymnasium. The Springford Rams win this one 49-32 behind Lucy Olsen and Emily Tiffin, who combined for 22 tonight. So really, it was a story of the first half. You know, the Rams were really going out and after it in the first half.
Yeah, really, you could see, especially in that first quarter, they put up, what was it, I think 23 points in that
like
first
30.
quarter.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
In the first quarter, they put up around 23 points. I mean, they were just so high-powered on offense. And you could see it here in these highlights here. You could see some great defense there, and then just run it right back up the court.
Yeah, it was really a clinic being put on by Lucy Olson in that first and second frame. And her supporting cast really helped her out there.
Especially Emily Tiffin on this insane layup that you guys just saw there, defied gravity and physics.
Yeah. And I mean, overall, it was a good game for the Rams. You know, they definitely have some things to work on going into the end of this week and the beginning of next week. But it's, you know, that's basketball. You know, sometimes in sports you have good games and bad games, and it's a good baseline for the Rams. You know, early on in this season, they know what they need to work on. They know what they do well. It's going to be a good season for the Rams.
Yeah, definitely. They look really good at the start of this season, and it's just really there's some good things to work on, and it's just really positive, a lot of stuff that you've seen.
Thank you all for tuning in at home to RCTV. For John Zawizlak, Eden Castile, and the rest of our crew, I'm Nick Elsner, and we'll see you next time.